But it's my pleasure and joy to welcome with us today Rob Dyer. He's the CEO of the Georgetown Project. He's going to share a little more with us.
Thank you, Drew. And thank you all for having me here this morning. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you a little bit today and to share a little bit about the Georgetown Project, and especially thank you to Pastor Drew for the invitation to be here this morning. My name is Rob Dyer, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Georgetown Project. And some of you may know me from my prior life, which was serving in the Georgetown Independent School District for 20 years as a school administrator at several schools, including most recently Richarte High School. And I know you're probably familiar with Richarte. I know a lot of you in here are familiar. A lot of you are familiar with the Georgetown Project. For those of you who may not be as familiar, I'm going to share a couple of things about what we're doing. But first and foremost, before anything else, I'm really here this morning to thank you all. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for the support that this congregation has continuously provided the Georgetown Project for the last 28 years now at this point. This congregation has done so much for the Georgetown Project and for our kids and for the families we serve. And in addition to financial contributions, which y'all have made many of those over the years, you also support our students at the Nest who, as you know, are students who are coming from homes where they are unhoused or maybe don't have a safe place to go after school, not a safe place to live, may possibly be homeless. And so this congregation has supported the Nest for many years with a meal every month, many meals actually, over the years. And actually this last week, the kids had a great meal. I heard about it the next morning. It was sliders, and thank you all for that. The kids loved it. They thought it was wonderful. And I know you all provide this meal for our kids at the Nest very often, monthly. And so anyway, we do thank you again for that and for all the other things this church has done for us. This church also allows us to hold our Caring for Kids conference, which is one of the things that Bridges to Growth does every year, puts on every year. And it's a conference for child caregivers, for teachers, for anyone who works with children in the community. And we do that yearly in providing service to those who are taking care of our children in our community. And so thank you again for all of those things that you do for us. The Georgetown Project has been a leader in youth development for 28 years, and really we're a change maker just like this congregation is. And many of the things that we've done over the years or that the community has brought forth that have needed to be, needs that have needed to be met, the Georgetown Project has been able to mobilize resources and bring folks together to serve those who need us the most. And so some of the things that the programs that the Georgetown Project offers or has been a part of, we have the monthly collaborative for children and youth, which is where we bring lots of service providers and folks who are in the community who serve kids, who provide resources, and we bring them together the first Wednesday of every month at the Georgetown Rec Center. You're all invited always. And we feed everybody lunch, and we share some time. We have a program, but we also have time for folks to share resources. And we bring people together to help the kids in our community who need help. We also have, one of our other programs is Bridges to Growth, which is our child and parent education and toddler training, caregiver training program. And so we serve kids and their families every day throughout the week, during the week, where we bring parents in and provide parenting classes and opportunities for parents to work with their kids and to get kids ready for school. This is a preschool program for kids to get ready for school. We also have the Summer Youth Employment Program, which I know this congregation supports as well, and that's a program where we offer, we have grants where we can actually get high school students their first real job, their first career-worthy, career-ready job. And the purpose of that is to get kids into something that's going to be a lifelong career, or hopefully a stepping stone into a career, something that they might not have been a part of before. And so we have kids that go to the city and to different programs in town, to organizations, to businesses, and we pay their salary, so it's a win for everybody, and it's a way to get kids into a really good career type of field that we hope they'll continue on. And then, of course, the Nest, which you all are familiar with. And the Nest is our after-school program. We're currently temporarily at the Carver Center because we're having to do some work on the Nest building. But we'll be getting back in there, we think, this next month. The Nest is across from Georgetown High School. And all high school students in Georgetown, Eastview, GHS, and Richarte the Nest is open to all. And so the Nest is a program where we have job training, and we have different things we do with the kids after school. They're there every afternoon as soon as school's out, and we have transportation that brings them to the nest, and we're able to feed them a wonderful dinner, courtesy of wonderful folks in the community like you all. And we provide a safe space and a safe time for kids together where they may not have a safe place to go after school. Many of our students are homeless, and that is oftentimes a surprise to folks in Georgetown that we do have homeless teenagers in Georgetown. I'm here to tell you that we do. I've worked with them for many, many years now, both at the Nest and at Richarte, and at the other high schools as well. And we also have students who just don't have a safe place to be after school. So that's what the Nest provides. And again, we just want to thank you for the support of those programs. I want to share a couple of new things that we're doing, and then I'll let you go. We have some new programs that the Georgetown Project is bringing in. We identified a need this last year that Georgetown no longer has a way for folks to get a general education diploma, a GED. And so this last year, the Georgetown Project has brought in a group and is partnered with Community Action, and we're now offering GED classes for folks who need a GED, and it's open to anyone. That's happening at the Carver Center at Bridges to Growth. And then that's leading into our new program, or our new initiative we're starting, which we're going to start bringing in post-secondary programs to kids in Georgetown. What I noticed for many, many years, being at Richarte and working with high school kids in Georgetown, is that many of our kids don't have a way to get to higher education. Whether it's Texas State Technical College, whether it's career training somewhere, whether it's Austin Community College. We have a group of kids and folks in our community, because of the lack of transportation, they're not able to get to those programs, to get a higher education degree or post-secondary training. So just as GISD has the Future Ready Center, where they're bringing in post-secondary programs for kids to get certifications, we're planning to bring in a different set of programs, things that are more quickly obtainable, like phlebotomy and plumbing certificates, electrical certificates, things like that, career and tech, skilled trades kinds of things. And so that'll be something to watch for. We'll be working on that over this next year, and we're very excited about that. But again, I just want to say thank you all so much again for your support of the Georgetown Project, and thank you for allowing me to be here this morning.